Money has a spiritual sensitivity. The more you understand money, the more it comes to you. Black crystal warmly greets everyone. If you've come across this image and choose to ignore it, be careful, money might not come to you in the future. The right way is to pause for 30 seconds, give it a like, and money will automatically find its way to you. This might sound fantastical, but upon deeper reflection, you'll realize it's a form of psychological suggestion. People's desire for money often stems from a longing for a better life. Statements like these resonate with the deep-seated hopes within us. When you actively engage, like, and leave a comment wishing for wealth, you're creating a positive psychological suggestion, enhancing your desire and confidence in attracting money. This approach also conveys the idea that money flows like water, seeking those who are prepared, confident, and courageous enough to welcome it. Just as water flows to lower places, money flows to those who are ready to receive it. Of course, money isn't everything. It can't buy everything. But in practical life, money undoubtedly brings convenience and security. So why not embrace it with a positive attitude? From this perspective, images symbolizing luck are a form of suggestion and a blessing. They remind us to face financial matters positively and treat money with respect. At the same time, they express the hope that we'll have abundant wealth and a happy life. Money has a spiritual sensitivity. That's why some people are rich, and others are poor. The rich understand the laws of money, while the poor do not. Today, I'll share where the spiritual sensitivity of money lies. If you agree, please like and save this post. You can even use it as a lesson to educate your children. If applied, it might open the door to wealth for your family in the future. While it might not make you earn thousands daily, it will surely help your family prosper. Let's see if the following points make sense. First, how to respect money. What does respecting money mean? Everyone loves money. But respecting money is different from loving it. Look at the wealthy. Their ways of earning and spending money are methodical and principled. That's respecting money. The rich value money more than life itself, more than beauty. They cherish every penny, understanding that each one is hard-earned. Respecting money doesn't mean not spending it. Hoarding money without spending is the behavior of the miserly. Earning money has principles, and spending it is also a joy. When money generates more money, it's called profit. Money earned through labor is income. After earning, you need to spend wisely and reinvest to generate profit. The rich understand that spending less than you earn is the key to accumulating wealth. This is the mindset of the wealthy. They respect money and know it's not easily earned. This is a deep gratitude for the value of money. There's a saying, the rich are often stingy, while the poor are generous in the wrong ways. The poor don't understand the consequences of spending, often wasting money on unnecessary things and missing investment opportunities. Wealth-building opportunities aren't visible to everyone, only to the astute. This is the difference between the rich and the poor. Second, does your family engage in activities that deplete wealth? For example, if someone in your family gambles, that's wealth destruction. The casino store clearly states, the ultimate winner is the house. Not gambling is a sure win. If you want to win, stay away from gambling. In gambling, who wins? The house. You're just feeding them. For ordinary people, we can't engage in such activities because gambling is illegal and essentially a violation of the law. Gamblers, when they win, often splurge without thinking. But when they lose, they blame bad luck, always finding excuses. Whether you win or lose, it's like a mouse celebrating the new year with a cat, you're still in someone else's hands. Additionally, have you or your family done things that lead to wealth loss? If you think you're doing good, like donating, it might bring blessings if you support genuinely good causes. But many exploit charity for personal gain, pretending to be pitiful to deceive. In such cases, you shouldn't help because you're nurturing deceit and creating dependency. Third, those who act against their conscience or lack kindness will also lose wealth. People who act against their conscience often work uneasily, lacking confidence, leading to failure and inability to earn money. This is also a form of wealth loss. Those lacking kindness often aren't well liked, lacking social connections. Without social interactions, the flow of money, which relies on circulation, is hindered. Fourth, not cherishing your wife means wealth won't come. Not being filial means things won't go smoothly. This means one shouldn't mistreat their wife. In this saying, the wife represents wealth, meaning she's the family's greatest asset. Outside, there may be opportunities to earn money, but at home, there must be someone to manage and preserve it. The wife is that person. If you mistreat your wife, you'll never become wealthy. Similarly, if a woman is too domineering and mistreats her husband, she'll face similar consequences. Look at honest officials, they often have good outcomes. Conversely, corrupt officials who live lavishly, have multiple wives and mistresses, often meet tragic ends. They have the faith to earn money but not to enjoy it. Regarding filial piety, if you're not filial to your parents, things won't go smoothly. When you're unfilial, your family and social relationships suffer. If you're not sincere with your parents, how can you be sincere with friends? As mentioned earlier, without social connections, money can't circulate and generate benefits. Such people will never become wealthy. Fifth, words also affect wealth. Some people let poverty show in their speech. Such people find it hard to become rich because appearance follows the heart. If your heart isn't stable, don't hastily say your fate is bitter. If you constantly tell yourself you're poor, poverty will take root in your mind and grow. Some even use negative social media names like destitute, broke, or in debt. According to the law of attraction, do you think such names bring any benefit? Do you really want to rely on others' pity to live? How to turn the poor into the rich. There's a saying, poverty doesn't last 3 generations, nor does wealth. Why is that? We need to educate the next generation on frugality, proper wealth building, and staying updated with the times. Learning doesn't necessarily mean going to school daily. Watching this video might be a start. This video might change your fate, mindset, lifestyle, spending habits, and even your path to earning money. In the internet age, you need to keep up with its trends. This is the era of change. Learning to recognize trends, leveraging them, and seizing them is the first step to becoming wealthy. A positive, optimistic, and progressive spirit is the hallmark of the rich. After watching this video, please subscribe and share. Share it with your family to become someone who truly knows how to build wealth. Everyone loves money, but few understand where it comes from. In reality, money is the most flexible thing in the world. The more you understand it, the closer it comes to you. Many have experienced the sudden surprise of wealth. When luck comes, you can't stop it. Money comes easily, without much effort. But for most people, it's different. They work hard like oxen but earn little. At year end, when they check their bank accounts, they find little left. A year of hard work seems wasted. Where's the problem? Actually, money has a spiritual sensitivity. It seeks out the right people. Those who earn money easily don't need to put in much effort, while those who work tirelessly find it hard to get rich. How to make money come to you. It's not you chasing money, but money chasing you. According to ancient beliefs, money flows like water. Those who chase it can't catch it. But if money chases you, there's no escape. Let me tell you a story. A young man was taken abroad by his cousin to trade. Before leaving, he only had $20 and used it to buy 2 baskets of unripe oranges. When they reached Persia, the oranges ripened. The fragrance of the oranges he carried accidentally reached a guard's nose. Curious, the guard bought some and found the sweet sour taste delightful. He bought more to gift his steward. The steward, finding them delicious, exchanged a large bag of silver for all the oranges. Though he earned a lot, he didn't pay much attention. He leisurely strolled around the island. While wandering, he found a giant, shimmering, rare seashell. Deciding to take it back, he met a merchant on the way. The merchant immediately wanted to buy it, even offering to exchange his entire shop and assets for it. Not wanting to take advantage, he said he found the shell, but the merchant insisted. Finally, he agreed. The merchant left with the shell, and the young man became the owner of a fortune. People often say, "What's meant to be yours will come, what's not, don't force it." Wealth is predestined. What's yours doesn't need chasing. Money will come to you. What's not yours, even if gold and silver pile before you, you can't keep. If you seek what's not meant for you, disaster will follow. Those who enjoy thousands in gold must have the virtue of thousands. Those who enjoy hundreds in gold must have the virtue of hundreds. Those who constantly crave wealth without rest often achieve nothing. Instead of chasing money, learn to attract it. Not earning money is often due to insufficient virtue. There's a saying, virtue carries all things. Virtue supports everything. Money has a spiritual sensitivity, and its appearance is always tied to karma. Your virtue determines how much wealth you can bear. In Strange Tales from a Chinese Studio, there's a story about Wang Cheng. Wang Cheng was a down-and-out young man, lazy and clueless about making a living, hence his poverty. Logically, someone like him, without guidance from elders or help from friends, could hardly prosper. But fate sometimes changes in a moment. Wang Cheng often rested in a ruined garden in the village. One day, while resting, he found a golden hairpin in the grass. Soon, an old woman came looking for it. Though poor, Wang Cheng honestly returned it without hesitation. The old woman was moved by his honesty. After learning of his poverty, she bought rice and food to help, even giving him 40 taels of silver to start a business. Thanks to this opportunity, despite some hardships, Wang Cheng eventually managed 300 acres of good land, living comfortably and prosperously. Honest and kind people may seem to lose out, but in the long run, they accumulate blessings. The famous law of attraction teaches us that money isn't found outside but cultivated within. If you only chase money externally, you'll struggle to attain it. A lacking heart generates negative energy, driving money away. But when you maintain sincerity and kindness, your heart becomes full. This positive energy naturally attracts wealth and noble people. Thus, the reason you don't attain wealth is insufficient virtue. This is also what Buddhism teaches. Our nature is complete, there's no need to seek externally. In a village, there was a woman who was shrewd and meticulous with money. She deducted money from monthly wages to lend at high interest, accepted bribes, and profited everywhere. Though she amassed considerable wealth over years as a housekeeper, her calculating and narrow-minded lifestyle earned her disdain. Eventually, a single mistake led to her family's downfall, losing all wealth and even her life. The ancients said, "The Tao gives birth to all things." Money is the same. It can bring happiness, fame, status, and satisfaction. But money can also create calculation, suffering, and even disaster. Thus, only with virtue can one have wealth. A kind, grateful person can maintain wealth long-term. There's a saying, no matter how talented, without luck, it's hard to succeed. Luck here refers to inner virtue. When virtue is sufficient, wealth comes as a blessing. When virtue is lacking, wealth brings disaster. Therefore, making yourself valuable is more important than earning money. People often say success is 30% effort, 70% virtue. Striving to make yourself valuable is always more important than just earning money. The success of reading is proof of this. A story tells of a boss who, when starting his business, recorded the books he read and shared them with users. But the result wasn't ideal, as people were too busy to read. After listening to feedback, he shifted from written materials to audio formats. This change earned him widespread recognition, attracting over 2 million paying users in 3 years and amassing billions. A consultant once said, "The best people are those who wholeheartedly benefit others, seeking to give rather than take." The boss's success lies in making reading easier for people, bringing value to society. All money-making issues ultimately boil down to one question: what can you offer others? Money isn't what you earn but the reward for solving others' problems. The more people you help, the more wealth you gain. Money reflects the heart, and the heart reflects virtue. Instead of seeking wealth or luck, start by improving yourself. Making yourself valuable is an endless asset. Life's 99% problems can be solved with money, but the remaining 1% creates 99% of life's troubles. Only by solving the core 1% can you solve money issues. However, many blame their suffering on lack of money. These two words have borne too much unjust responsibility. Not having money is a result, often stemming from a lack of value and awareness. Most people's problems arise from wanting money immediately without addressing their own barriers. This creates a vicious cycle. The more desperate you are for money, the harder it is to get. Not having money is because you've helped too few people. Each time you help someone, you earn a portion of money. If you help 10,000 people, you'll earn 10,000 portions. To help more, you must first have the ability to help. If you're not strong enough, how can you help many? Changing yourself is the first step to becoming strong. Most of the time, we think of changing others, wanting them to conform to us, without considering changing ourselves. We often use others' flaws as excuses to avoid our own growth and change. How to change yourself? Seeing others as mirrors to reflect your flaws is the best way to recognize your issues. Courageously admitting your problems isn't just bravery but also wisdom. This is introspection. When one starts introspection, they're not far from enlightenment. What's the use of enlightenment? Money follows products and services. When you dedicate yourself to products and services, money naturally comes. Products and services follow mindset. Making products is essentially refining your mindset. Mindset follows principles. When one is enlightened, understanding the essence and laws, they achieve their desires. Thus, after enlightenment, helping others and earning money becomes smooth. Remember these 5 points. First, when you have no money, be diligent, opportunities will come. This is called heaven rewards diligence. Second, when opportunities come, be sincere, money will come. This is called sincerity is the root. Third, when you have money, be generous, people will come. This is called wealth disperses, people gather. Fourth, when you have people, be loving, career will come. This is called virtue carries wealth. Fifth, when you have a career, sacrifice wisdom, happiness will come. This is called virtue rules the world. Why can't most people get rich? Though money has great benefits, it also has strong resistance. Without high virtue and wisdom, it's hard to withstand this resistance. Look around. Many, upon earning a certain amount, become arrogant, extravagant, wasteful, disregarding rules and ethics, harming social morals. A person's lifetime wealth has a limit. When one's bad nature is exposed by money, that limit is the maximum wealth they can attain. Earning money is a form of cultivation, but money is a tool, not the goal. Money is a bridge, and earning it is crossing that bridge. Crossing the bridge, you reach the other shore of life. In the Diamond Sutra, Buddha said, the greatest merit isn't giving away all wealth.